Hey guys, welcome back to another video here at LSRA10. Before we start the video, please like the video, share it with your fantasy playing friends, and subscribe to the channel. This is a small growing channel, so every like, share, subscribe helps. Let's get straight into it. I finished 8K in the world last season in FPL, so that was just a brief introduction about me. So now, the reason why I am calling this the ultimate FPL game week strategy to start your season is very simple. So basically, with this strategy, you will not be forced into playing a chip. You won't be behind any strategy. You will be at par with or even better than a lot of strategies. So let's get straight into it. Let's start from game week 1. Which are the fixtures that we want to target in game week 1 and game week 2? Now, the reason why we're talking about game week 1 and game week 2 is so that we can compete with people who are just making a team for the first two game weeks because they plan on wildcarding in game week 3. That's a good chunk of people who are going to do that. So we have to be at par with them or even better than them. So we have to target game week 1 and game week 2. Now, that is Arsenal first fixture, Coventry at home, and Manchester United first two fixtures, Hull away, and the second one versus Ipswich. So we have to make sure that we capitalize on that. Now with Arsenal, the people who are going to be wildcarding in game week 3 are going to have triple Arsenal. People who are not going to be wildcarding in game week 3 will have only one Arsenal. So we have double Arsenal defense, the two best ones, Calafiori and David Raya. The reason why David Raya is there because Ezri Konsa has signed. We don't know if Mosquera and White will be fit or not. No, Timber is also back. No point in taking the headache. We can't afford Gabriel. Let's just go Raya and Calafiori and be happy with it. So Arsenal is done. Talking about Christos Jolis, I honestly don't see a lot. I think he will have a lot more assist threat, and more importantly, I just don't see Arsenal as a free-flowing team. Yes, they scored three against Man City, but they're not going to score three every match. And I think that having double Arsenal defense is more important. And more importantly, the midfield is already blocked, and I will talk to you about it later. And talking about Manchester United, we have to have a triple upon Manchester United so that we can compete with people. We will have an advantage because a lot of people who are not going to be wildcarding in game week 3 will use the Brian Mbomo getting benched in the last friendly as a copium and not pick him. A lot of people will have single Manchester United in Bruno or double in Bruno and Maguire, or maybe only Maguire and not Bruno because a lot of people are going without Bruno. We will have triple Manchester United attack. So we will be at par with people who are going to be wildcarding in week 3, and we will be better than a lot of people. And the three best are Bruno, Mbuemo, and Maguire. So just like that, we have covered double Arsenal defense. We have got triple Manchester United, the three best Manchester United players. So the first two fixtures are there, done and dusted. Now, talking about people who are going to be free hitting in game week 3. Why am I talking about free hit? Because the people who are not going to be starting with Haaland, a wild and a popular strategy, sorry, is that you just free hit in game week 3 and bring in Erling Haaland in. Now, how we will compete with them and maybe be ahead of them is that the reason I have picked Alexander Isak is because Isak and Bruno allows us to pick Erling Haaland and a 5.5 million midfielder in game week 3. And that 5.5 million midfielder can be anybody from a dead 4.5 million midfielder to a 5 million midfielder or anybody in that range. And that will also play a crucial role. We'll come to that in the future. So for now, let's just assume it's going to be Haaland and a 5.5 million or below midfielder. So we do that. Now, did you see what happens? We have Semenyo and Foden, City's two nailed and second and third best attackers in the absence of Haaland for the first two game weeks. So we have some coverage. And in game week 3, for City's best fixture, we will have triple City attack. We will have Haaland, Semenyo, and Foden. That is at par with free hitters and better than wildcarders, because if you're going to be wildcard in game week 3, you might have triple City, but you will not have triple City attack because that is not a good long-term fixture. And people who are not going to be doing that will probably just have one, maximum two City. We will have triple City attack for their best fixture. So we will be ahead of a lot of people. Now, you will immediately point out the flaw that in game week 3, there is another good fixture, which is Liverpool versus Ipswich. And I'm going to be selling Alexander Isak for Erling Haaland in that game week. So how am I going to cover that? As you can see, I've got Dominic Szoboszlai and Milos Kerkez. So for the first two game weeks, Liverpool have good enough fixtures. I can play triple Liverpool. In game week 3, even when I sell Alexander Isak, people are going to be free hitting in game week 3 will have triple Liverpool. People are going to be wildcard in game week 3 will have double or triple Liverpool. People who are going to start game week 1 will have probably 1 or 0 Liverpool. So we will once again be at par with, if not better than, a lot of people when it comes to Liverpool as well in game week 3. Because for Ipswich, we will have Dominic Szoboszlai and Milos Kerkez. Now, Szoboszlai versus Wirtz, it's your choice. I could not find the money, so I've gone for Szoboszlai. And the reason I've gone for Kerkez is because after watching the Planet of the FPL correspondent, Liverpool correspondent video, I'm very confident that Kerkez is the best one. Van Dijk, I want this for attacking threat. Van Dijk, I just can't afford him, and he doesn't have as much attacking threat as Kerkez and Frimpong. I just wouldn't trust. So just like that, we have got Liverpool coverage as well. Now we come to game week 4. Game week 4, we all know it's Chelsea. Chelsea's big fixture. Now, as you can see, I've only started with João Pedro, as a lot of people have. And the reason is pretty clear, because in game week 3, they have Arsenal away. The toughest fixture you can have. So you don't want to start with triple Chelsea. Nobody will start with triple Chelsea because that would be an issue in game week 3. So now what people will do? Either people will start with double or triple Chelsea and be forced into using a free hit in game week 3 to avoid that Arsenal fixture. Or people will start with zero Chelsea and be forced into free hitting in game week 4 for that fixture and get triple Chelsea just for that 1 week. What we are doing is we have João Pedro, and in game week 4 we will sell Brian Mbeumo to Morgan Rogers. And if by that time Cole Palmer is looking good, then you remember I told you that instead of a 5.5 million midfielder for Bruno, we can go ahead and pick a dead 4.1, 4.2 million midfielder, because till that time prices will fall. And that 1+ million in the bank will allow us to do Semenyo to Cole Palmer. So yes, in game week 4 for a free transfer, we can guaranteed have Morgan Rogers. So we will have double Chelsea attack for Chelsea's best fixture in game week 4. So once again, we are at par with, if not better than, a lot of people. But if just for a -4, if Palmer has shown that he can do it in the first 3 game weeks, we can take a -4 it and we can take Cole Palmer as well. So in game week 4 as well, with this strategy, just after a -4, just for a -4, we can have triple Chelsea attack. People who are going to be wildcard in game week 3 and game week 4 will not have triple Chelsea attack, because that is not a good long-term ploy. People who will be free hitting, okay, they will have it, but we will also have it. And people who don't have it, people are going to be starting from game week 1, we will be much ahead of them. So once again, we have triple Chelsea attack for their best fixture in game week 4. We have triple City attack for their best fixture in game week 3. We have triple Man United for their best 2 fixtures in game week 1 and game week 2. We have double Arsenal defense for the best fixture in game week 1. We have double Liverpool for their best fixture in game week 3. And 4 and 5 are also good fixtures, and we have double Liverpool still. And we are starting with triple Liverpool for game week 1 and game week 2 as well, which is also good. So this strategy literally covers everything. Another beauty of this strategy, if you notice, this season, in the first half of the season, to use the first set of chips, the triple captain chip, if you look at it, it's actually just the first 4 game weeks which are very clear, which have like a big player playing against a weak team. Bruno, game week 1, Bruno, game week 2, Haaland, game week 3, Palmer, game week 4. Now, did you notice something? This strategy has all of them. I have Bruno in game week 1. I have Bruno in game week 2. I have Haaland in game week 3. And I will have Cole Palmer in game week 4. So I am not forced into playing a triple captain on some particular player. I can choose and play on whoever I want. I can play it on Bruno, I can play it on Haaland, I can play it on Cole Palmer. I can do it whenever I want, on whoever I want, based on what I learn and how confident I am. So that's again a beauty of this strategy. I can pick the triple captain I want. I am not forced into free hitting. I will save the free hit. When majority of the game will use their free hit in the first 6 game weeks, because they'll be forced into using it, I will have it saved for a rainy day after game week 6. And my plan to wildcard is in game week 6, because it's a 3-week international break and a lot of new coaches are there. So 5 game weeks will be enough. UCL will also start, so we will have enough idea about the rotation as well. The new Tefcon guys, the new gems, everything. 5 game weeks will be enough. So I will be wildcard in game week 6, and this allows me to navigate the first 5 game weeks smoothly, maximize my bench boost, maximize my triple captain, and not be forced into using a free hit chip in the first 6 game weeks. So that's the main players done. So I am left with 1 forward slot. I have gone for Dominic Calvert-Lewin because he's the best cheap attacker, and I am left with the 1 goalkeeper spot. And this goalkeeper is just for game week 1, because obviously I'm going to play Ryan every match, and I think Verbruggen is the best 4.5 million keeper because for this first game week, because I think he has the best odds. I don't want to double up on Ipswich, and I already have Davies because I need to pick a 4 million defender, and I've just gone for the upside, and I will talk to you about that as well. So I've gone for him because I think he has a better chance than Kinski of keeping a clean sheet, and I've gone for Rodon because 4.5 there were two options: Andrew Robertson and Rodon. Robertson because a lot of people will have Kinski, so maybe I thought maybe cover Spurs defense, but a lot of people will have Leeds defense as well. So I've decided to go for Rodon. And the reason why I've gone for Davies, because if you look at the Planet FPL video for Ipswich, what he said was that do not expect attacking returns from Davies, because in the Premier League, the right wingers that he face will be elite right wingers. So he will have to play more as a left back and less as a left winger. But that's the beauty. He is playing Sunderland. We are only going to use him against Sunderland. Who is Sunderland's right winger? It is Hume, a right back who is playing out of position on right wing. Ipswich, first game at home. Sunderland is weak. Ipswich will go all out to win this match. And Leif Davis is not against an elite right winger. He is against a right back playing out of position as a right winger. Leif Davis will be given the license to go ahead and contribute in the attack for the first game week and make sure that he gets Ipswich the 3 points against Sunderland. So Leif Davis will get attacking returns. I'm pretty sure of that, if not a clean sheet. And after that, he's useless. I don't care. So this is my team. I think it's a foolproof, perfect strategy. I absolutely love it. As of now, I'm going to triple captain Haaland in game week 3. I'm going to wildcard in game week 6. I'm going to bench boost in game week 1. And I'm going to save my free hit for whenever I need it. I have covered literally everything I wanted. The only thing missing from this team, maybe a Brentford attacker, maybe Zolis, maybe Neko Williams, although Neko Williams ownership has dropped. Maybe a Spurs defender, although apart from Kinski, that defenders aren't actually that popular. I generally don't see any weaknesses in this team. I absolutely love this team. It's actually foolproof. And another thing you could say is that let's say after the first 2 game weeks, Haaland hasn't done well. That doesn't mean that he will do poorly. If Haaland doesn't do well in the first 2 game weeks, you will still have Haaland in game week 3. And that's the beauty. If Haaland doesn't do well in the first 2 game weeks, I will still bring Haaland in because he's Haaland and he's going to be facing a very weak team in game week 3. But if he's done poorly and Palmer has done well, what will I do? I won't use my triple captain on Haaland because I will have Cole Palmer in game week 4 for Chelsea's best fixture. So I can use that on game week 4 on Palmer. So that gives me the freedom, the flexibility to do whatever I want. Let's say Haaland gets injured in game week 1. I will use my triple captain on Bruno in game week 2 if he looks good in game week 1. That will give me the freedom to use my triple captain whenever I want. But I will still get Haaland and everybody will have Haaland in game week 3. So let's not kid us. Let us not kid about that. That if he has first 2 game weeks poor, then we won't have him in game week 3. We will have him in game week 3. It's obvious. So yeah, I think it's the best strategy. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want any help with your team, let me know in the comment section down below. I will reply to each and every one of you. Please once again like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. My league code will be down in the comment section below as well. So please join that as well, maybe in the description as well. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in another future video. Bye bye.